Hey, this is Ross with my partner Bob. We have a show called Worldview Matters.
And Ross, as you know, we believe that everything in life is somehow related to how people view the world around them.
Our show is available on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app. Also available on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.
This is the Weather Xtreme video, the morning edition for Tuesday, June 4th. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather looking pretty good today. The air pretty dry. Moisture comes back, though, beginning tomorrow, and little tropical mischief in the Gulf of Mexico. So let's get in there and take a look at some of the Skycam shots around the network. These were captured early this morning at the insane hour of 5 o'clock. Hey, look at the daylight out there. That's our trustful Skycam. The sky's mostly clear. Hamilton Skycam up in Marion County. And boy, that's nice. I mean, that's just gorgeous. That's the Decatur Skycam. The day getting ready to start. Temperatures in some spots are in the 50s over North Alabama. Looks good, feels good. The prime storm track well to the north of here. Upper low is coming into the Dakotas in advance of that. Big storms out across the heartland. But around here, it feels very nice. Look at those 50s up on the map. Cullman, 56. Not many mornings with lows in the 50s around here for the next 3 months, so enjoy that. Just a little touch of fall in the air. This morning, we've got a severe thunderstorm watch until 9 a.m. This is for parts of Oklahoma and Texas. That does include Oklahoma City. This is not a tornado situation, just a big storm, heavy rain kind of thing, which is, the last thing they need. Severe weather risk today, the standard slight risk, parts of Texas up through Oklahoma, Kansas, into Missouri and Colorado. Tomorrow, slight risk again. Oklahoma, Arkansas, parts of Texas, New Mexico. Day 3, which is Thursday, no formal risk. Low-end 5% severe weather possibilities from New Mexico and Texas up into parts of the southern states, including the northern half of Alabama. And again, this is no formal risk, but there might be a strong storm in spots on Thursday, but no organized severe weather expected. Rain for the next 5 days. This is suggesting rain amounts of about 1 inch here, and this carries us through Sunday morning at 7 a.m. The big numbers over the Florida Peninsula, and that's due to this tropical feature that is in the southern Gulf. The Circle guys at NHC now have this as a 30% chance of becoming a tropical depression. And as we've talked about here, one way or the other, the effect is going to be the same, whether it's a wave or a depression. It's not very well organized this morning. The hurricane hunters are scheduled to fly in there later today to get some data. Modeling, pretty good agreement. Most models now want to bring this thing up anywhere from Apalachicola, really Panama. Let me take that back. Panama City to Cedar Key. The consensus seems to be around Apalachicola. Remember, the heaviest rain is going to be along into the south of those lines, so we're on the dry side of this. Still, we're going to have rain later this week, not really related to that. Here's the intensity forecast. Some of the models do bring this up to a tropical storm. Not all of them, but a few do. It would get the name Andrea. Thought we'd check the analogs. Top 10 analogs. Look at number 1, Alberto in 1982. Ooh, that was a big rain producer. Nasty flooding. You know what? I'm just thinking, the Alberto in 82 did not produce the nasty flooding. That was the Alberto in the late 90s. I keep forgetting, when you get old like me, sometimes the years run together. But still, you've got Agnes and Barry, and you see Opal. This will not be a big hurricane. Whatever. The big effect is going to be rain, and you can see how most systems like that want to come up toward Tampa Bay or Cedar Key or places like that. So we'll keep an eye on that. But if you're planning a trip to Disney World or Tampa or Daytona or Miami or Fort Lauderdale, you'll have a lot of rain this week because of this thing. Let's check modeling. This is the GFS. This is the OZ run valid at 1 o'clock today, local time. Upper low way up north. Down below that, the northern half of Alabama is in dry air. So from about Montgomery north today should be dry. Mostly sunny with highs in the, I'd say, upper 80s today, anywhere from 87 to 90. Tomorrow, the moisture comes back. We'll bring in the chance of a few scattered afternoon showers and storms. Highs in the 80s. Thursday, Same deal. The air pretty moist, occasionally cloudy, scattered showers and storms. Our low in the Gulf shows up nicely, moving towards the northeast. This is Thursday night, a little after midnight, 1 a.m. Friday. The GFS has the surface low coming up towards Cedar Key. Thought we'd check the NAM. Now, the NAM is much farther to the west. It's got the thing coming up toward Pensacola. Has the 1,002 millibar low. That'd be a depression, maybe a weak storm. Again, the same deal. Rain is the big problem. And we'll say the NAM is an outlier to the west. Most all other models are much farther east. If by chance this would be correct, obviously South Alabama could see a big wet down, but the RPM says, no, that's not right. It's got the thing coming up toward Appalach, Tallahassee, Cedar Key, and that's in good agreement with the other models. So we'll kind of roll with this solution that would keep most of Alabama on the drier side. But again, we stress, we're going to see rain at times Thursday and Friday, but not directly related to that. This is Friday midday, back to the GFS. The GFS has the tropical low near Charleston. We are still in a moisture axis with a cold front approaching, so really both Thursday and Friday, showers and storms will be around. Probably not much sun. It should be out at times. But the good news for the weekend, we start to dry out nicely. The GFS brings in some drier air, just a small chance of a stray shower, and Sunday looks dry statewide. If that's right, the sky would be mostly sunny, the high would be in the upper 80s, and there would be no significant chance of rain. Go to Monday of next week, watching that 591 upper high over Texas. Old heat wave starting to build. Down below that, we're still dry on Monday, if this is right. The high would be maybe around 90. And Tuesday, moisture tries to creep back in here, maybe just a slight chance of a shower. We'll check the end of the forecast, June the 19th, and of course, really, in summer, we kind of watch for these nasty upper highs that can represent heat wave centers. And thankfully, the 591 upper high is not here. It's over the southwest United States. Phoenix will be baking if this is right. But around here, that would be very typical weather, warm, muggy, a few scattered showers and storms. That's it for the Weather Extreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock today. And if you can, watch us on ABC 3340 News this evening on the live stream or the television side at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.
I'm Steve Sample with Bama Talk. Don't miss a single episode of Bama Talk Show, available now on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app, and on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.